Making a donation to the Denham Town Golden Age Home.
I'm Itana and you're watching WDT Media TV.
On behalf of the Western Kingston and the Western St. Andrews Scout District, we want to present these items to the Denham Town Golden Age Home. These items, we believe, will help to make the lives of the persons here a little better. It's part of our outreach program from the Scout movement, and in particular, the Western Kingston and Western St. Andrews Scout District. Alright? We hope that you will find these items useful to your institution. Again, thank you.
On behalf of the Denham Town Golden Age Home, I want to say thank you to the Western Kingston Scout District, because we are always thankful for the things we get here. It doesn't matter what it is, I'm sure we'll always find use for it. It cannot be too much. So I want to say thank you, a big thank you again from the Denham Town Golden Age Home.
Yagi, yagi, yagi.
Yagi, yagi, yagi.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yagi, yagi, yagi.
Yeah, yeah. Yes. Yagi, yagi, look at the camera. Good boy, good boy.
More meat, less rice.
More meat.
More meat,
Less rice.
More meat,
Less rice.
Yagi.
Yay.
Yagi.
Yay.
Yagi.
Yay.
Yagi, yagi, yagi.
Yay, yay, yay.
Very much grateful at the Denham Town Golden Age Home for the gift from the Scouts, because I mean we are always open for things. It doesn't matter what it is. Cannot be too small for us, because we are looking after people who don't really have family. So anything anybody can give us, we're grateful. So like I said, can't be too much, can't be too great nor too small. We appreciate just about everything. And coming from the Scouts, knowing that somebody from the area knows us, remembers us, and look out for us, we're grateful.
Scouts Association of Jamaica is a part of a worldwide movement, and the Western Kingston and Western St. Andrew District is a part of the National Scout Association, and it's our mandate every quarter to do a community project in the district, in the area of your district, and we chose this home. We normally go to children's home. This year we chose to come to a Golden Age home within the district, so we can just give back and interact with the elderly to show them that we do care. So it's not a set time that we have to say, you come this time to donate. We donate right around the year.
Right around the year.
Yes. When somebody's in need and we can help, we try to help, but we're mandated to do a project every quarter.
Hi, I'm Solange Bryan and you're watching WDT Media TV.
First, I really, really appreciate scouting in Jamaica that we extend to our school, Edward Sellers Primary, formerly Denham Town Primary. It's a movement that really instills discipline in our children, because they know the way of it. We taught them, the way of things like thank you and all those form of these kind of positive things they're supposed to say. We have meetings like on Fridays, maybe not every Friday, but we have meetings most of the Fridays, right? And as you heard about the flag, so these are some things that really put into the boys and learn to go, because when they come to the club, right, at least they go home with something. Another thing about the movement here, right, when we are about to start a program, we always start with prayer, right? And we end with prayer. Not that we are forcing prayer on anybody, but as part of the movement is spirituality, right? So we teach them all kind of disciplines, spiritually and otherwise, right? So they know that they have to be different. I want to say different, not completely different, but the movement and discipline must be different from other boys. Got to be very honest, right? I always see children come to me and say, "Sir, so and so like it, what that is bad." So they are expecting that school, right there in the uniform, not supposed to do anything that they were taught. So if they know they make a mistake, they're going to say, "Sir, if there's someone to do something that is bad," well, you call them, talk with them, must not do it again and such like. But scouting really help. I really feel good that scouting is a part of the Edward Seattle Primary School.
As you know, scouting has been in Jamaica from 1910. So has been here for a long while. And it is a movement that has helped to mold the lives of young boys. So this district which I'm a part of, or lead in particular, Western Kingston, Western St. Andrew Scout District. So we, our area covers, as I said, the western part of St. Andrew and the western part of Kingston, which pretty much the inner city section of those two parishes. But we love the work, we love the idea that this is where we serve, because scouting, I must tell you, I was a scout and it helped to impact my life. Kept me on the straight and narrow road. And today I can be a manager at a reputable institution. So what the scout movement does, as it says, it is there to help our young boys. Well, we have now extended the movement to girls in the big section, the scout section. But you know, we have two sections: the Cubs, which is 7 to 11, and then 12 up to about 18. We have what we call the Scouts. And our intention, because the program consists of 4 areas, we try to ensure that the children are educated. We deal with life skills. We also want to ensure that they grow spiritually, and also very important that they also learn life skills, which includes discipline, which includes things like learning to cook, learning to take care of themselves, learning about national pride, so they know how to fold that flag, how to raise that flag, the national heritage. So those are my things that we do as part of the Scout program, because we want to ensure that persons who are part of the movement know how to operate safely and can handle themselves, as we want them to become better leaders, better parents of tomorrow. So this movement really is there to help to guide and to mold the lives of our boys and girls as they grow through their development years and further into their formative years. We, as you know, COVID came and it would have impacted on most institutions, and we were no different. So since we have started back January last year, we have got back out. Well, we were really doing an online thing, which, you know, scouting is a face-to-face action thing out in the field. So that would have impacted us. But since COVID has lifted somewhat, we're able now to slowly get back out to building up. The national census wants us to have about 5,000 scouts by 2025. So we're trying to get to that number. And my district in particular, the target for us is to try to get to about 1,500 out of that. Short term, mean by next year we want to get to about 300, thereafter about 600, and each year we double till we get up to about that. The opportunity is here because there's a number of boys and girls in these communities in which we serve. And so we want to ensure that there's a cutback in all the primary schools within the communities of Western Kingston and Western St. Andrew. We want to ensure that there is a scout troop in all the high schools, or possible in all the churches that have that would have their community centers. Because, as I said earlier, this movement is needed by Jamaica. Jamaica needs scouting because these movements help our young boys and girls, especially in the inner city communities. It's almost like a distract them. It helps them to focus on something that can keep them positive. And so would hear their development, and so they won't get caught up in the gangs or the other things that is there to distract them. So, and in that process also help them to develop life skills. So we really want the churches to come on board, the community centers to come on board, and the schools. Now, for you to become a leader, because that's where we tend to be having the challenge now, persons to come on board as leaders. The schools are mostly a closed pack, so those we tend to have like the teachers or other members of staff within the school who become the leaders. But then in the areas of like the church or the community center, those now we call open packs or open troops, which means that anybody can join those and anyone can become a leader. Anyone meaning that if you are of good repute, meaning that you're somebody who will know how to take care of children, will ensure that you adhere to the Child Prevention Act and the children care. So make sure that the children in your care are always protected. So we want persons who will lead and love children, love to take care of children. That is very important for you to be a leader in this movement. In terms of the training, we have different levels of training. So you start with what we call general information, where we tell you about the movement, and from when it started, what it's about, and the history of the movement, and the basic things that you need to know. The second training would now requires you to go on a camp for the weekend. Here they will teach you now the physical things. So once you have completed those two training, you should be able now to can run or be in charge of a compact or a scout troop. And we as leaders, because each district have leaders there, it have, as I say, a district commissioner, you have deputy commissioners with different responsibilities to help you in your development. So when you become a leader, you will not be left alone. You're part of a worldwide family. And so, welcome. Think about it and come on board. Because I'm sure most of us are Jamaican who would have seen where scouting have impacted on our lives, and it's our way of giving back. So come aboard. Come, join us. We welcome all. Thank you.
Ding dong go, wash wash. Ding dong go, ding dong go. Ding dong go, wash wash. Ding dong go, ding dong go. Hello, 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 oh. Hello, 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 hello. Ding dong gole, wash wash. Ding dong go, ding dong go. Ding dong gole, wash wash. Ding dong go, ding dong go. Hello, 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 hello. Yagi, Yagi, Yagi.